Hi, I'm Jennifer. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about what it takes to have in-person sessions with clients. There are 4 things that you can do for you to see a client in an office, and those 4 things are dependent on your finances. So I'm going to be telling you what I think, and you can take whatever works best and apply to your life. So the first thing, if you have the finances, you can set up an office for your private practice. You can go and scout for a location, find the best place depending on how much money you have and accessibility. You don't want to be in a place where it's very hard for your clients to find. It's like even dropping them a pin is going to be a problem. Or it's a place that is so insecure that your clients are afraid of coming to see you. Or a place that is just so noisy that you cannot even have sessions inside that room. So you want to find a place that is comfortable, a place that is private, a place that is secure. Physically, somebody can get there. They don't have to struggle too much to find your location. Find a place that is central if possible. You don't want to have your office in, let's say, at the river, and you are expecting your client who is coming from Kikuyu to drive all the way to the river, or to get a matatu all the way to the river to come and see you. That will be very exhausting for even your client. That will take too much time for them. So if you want to serve many people, you might want to find a place that is central, a place where, like for example, the CBD, Tao, you can go to Tao and find an office where you can have your clients, or the outskirts of town that are closer to town. So we see Upper Hill, maybe some place in Gara, places that are just closer to town if possible. If you do decide to get the office, again, make sure that you go shopping. You have to go find furniture, you have to go find wall art and things that make an office, things that will make the client feel welcome and comfortable. You have to get curtains, maybe. It will depend on what the office looks like. So you might have to go shopping, set aside X amount of money for you to go and find the things that you need for the office. You will also need to pay the rent, and you're going to pay the deposit in most places, and sometimes they might ask for 2 months deposit plus your rent. So have enough money to cater for that, because you can't get the office if you've not paid for that. So think about that. Make sure that you know of any hidden charges that come up in that building. Make sure you discuss them before you sign the lease. And yeah, congratulations on getting an office, and I hope you have a wonderful experience furnishing it and setting it up. If you don't have the finances to get your own office by yourself, the second option is to get an office as a group. Maybe get an office in town, and if the rent, let's say, is 50,000, and you find 5 other people that you can share the office with, that's a good idea, and you will be paying 10,000. You won't be paying 50,000 as you would have been on your own. So consider getting an office with other people and sharing the costs. Third option is to rent an office from somebody who already has an office. So you go, let's say, for example, again, I'm going to use town because it's convenient for most people. If you have somebody who you know in town who already is a counselor and they have already set up their office, you can ask to use their office for an hour or 2 hours or whatever time that you need, and pay them for the hour that you're there. So most offices are paid per hour if somebody is letting you use their space. Go to Ajib House at the KCPA office, inquire about the office facility that they have that you can rent per hour, and see if that is something that you are comfortable doing, because again, the beauty of that is that the office is already furnished. It already has everything that you need in an office, and so you don't have to incur the initial costs of setting up an office. And the office does not have to be in town. Again, it can be anywhere as long as it's convenient for you and your client. That is the most important thing. The other thing that I have seen people do is offer mobile therapy services, if you may call them. So the therapist goes to where the client is. Some therapists choose to not have an office, but they do house calls. So they go visit the client where they are, they go to their office. If the client is at the office, you can meet your clients at the office. Some therapists decide to go for other options, for example, meeting clients in a cafe. Some clients are comfortable going to a meeting probably in a public park, so maybe Uhuru Park, that Memorial Park in town. Those are other options that you can use. You don't have to be stuck in an office. Again, remember, you want to have something that is convenient for your client. If the client wants to meet at a cafe, they don't want to be stuffed into an office. That office environment is not something that they feel comfortable with. I don't think there's anything wrong with meeting them at a coffee shop, as long as the cafe offers a bit of privacy, so that again your client doesn't feel like they're telling their story to the entire restaurant. Go around looking at some cafes in town and look at the time. You don't want to go there during peak hours when everybody's out having coffee there and it's noisy and there's just a lot going on and there's too much distraction. That is not what you're going for. So consider going at the times that ordinarily there are no people. So probably weekdays, sometime between 10 a.m. and 12 before people come in for lunch, or between 3 and 5 before people come in for evening coffees. Maybe that's something that could be useful for you and your client, and you can consider doing it. If you have any disputes about these things, leave them in the comment section. I would love to read them. If you have anything you want to add to this video, please leave it in the comment section as well. If you have any questions, comments, or anything that you want me to answer that I have not answered in this video or in other videos, send me an email or find me on social media and I will respond to you in 48 hours or less. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you for coming through. And again, remember the drill: like, follow, subscribe, do everything that people do on YouTube to make sure that you can get the videos when they come up. Yeah, and share this with a friend who might be considering doing in-person therapy sessions with their clients. This might be useful for them. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.